Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel of the Compy Biologist. It's me, Compy Biologist. I know, what a shock I'd be here on my channel. I know, I really thought I'd confuzzle you all by being here. But welcome back to 100 days. Today we're doing the rest of the 50 days, as I tricked you all with the first part by lying and pretending that it was me who was there doing the all 100 days at once, because I'm evil. But yeah, so thank you for coming back, and or coming here for the first time. I don't know. You might be watching it backwards. You might be like, cool like that. But yeah, today it will be the rest of the 50 days, and it starts off pretty normal for us, just making pink stuff for a little pink house, because the player called Pinky wants a pink house. I know, shocking. So yeah, she's building up a house, making all the things, and we got a lot of stuff. Sort of like that. So then we started trading with the villager. So yeah, I wanted to get my EMC back up at the end of day one, because you see, as it happens, I spent all my money on filth to get to the rat's dimension. Yeah, I may have made a severe mistake, but here we are. This is what I've done with my life. I'm stuck selling emeralds to villagers because I sold everything I own for filth. So yeah, anyway, I sold him a lot of sticks. Day 2, I started working on the upstairs of the house again, trying to make the copper golem and the allay have a nice little sleeping area. I don't know why. I really couldn't tell you why I decided to do this, but apparently this was my goal today. Yep, that was pretty much all I did. Just make some stuff for them, make some little bookshelves for them, and give them a nice little sleeping area. The good stuff. So, ending off day 52, I finally finished the copper golem's room and moved on to sorting the rats by fixing more areas for them to wander around, adding a little fence post to stop me falling down the stairs. Moving on to day 53, where I started doing some carpeting for them and started doing a bit more decoration upstairs, like making a checkerboard pattern for my floor. I don't know why. Needed to happen, you see. That's just the sort of thing that needed to happen. Went to visit Pinky Marie's house, where she had just made everything pink. It was just a pink house. It was like you walked in and you're like, oh, everything's pink. It was very, very bright. So I went home to my more dull-colored house because my eyes were now burnt, and went to make some more powerful coal to make dark matter, so I could make a magical item known as the tide. Was it the tide something? What's it called? Let me wait till it comes up on this. There we go. The tide. Yeah, the tide thing. Something like that. Something tide. I don't know that much anyway. So yeah, I made the Evertide amulet. There we go. It came up, you see, so I could read it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking at my notes. I have no notes, so I hope you all are just enjoying me making this up as I go along. So yeah, anyway, then I went to the Toxic Caves. I remembered its name this time. And yeah, I went and got some fish, because I wanted to tame a rat cat eventually. Got some uranium. And then I went to go and get some of these barrels, because they allow you to tame Tremazilla, which was my main goal in this whole 100 days, which I'd already failed to do in the first 100 days. So yeah, Tremazilla should still be on the way. We're still under Tremazilla production. That is my main goal, apart from making the lab. So yeah, Tremazilla hopefully coming at some point. So I went out to try and find a village, because I'd seen one nearby, and I found a cat and a wolf. Ended up fighting the Black Death again several times, because I wanted the little chunky cheese tokens, because I know they're useful and I want to go to Ratlantis. So I fought him a couple times, bada bing, bada boom. Made the tokens after killing him a bunch of times. And then then I came home, made a chunky cheese token, and opened the Ratlantis portal. There we go, look at it go, it's opening. Yep, it's opening. Yeah, they made like a really over-the-top animation for it. I love this mod. And then my crow blew up and I was really sad. Yeah, R.I.P. Crow. He was like the third one, but still, he was still a crow. So yeah, then I sent Pinky Marie through the portal, and then I went through, got attacked by a pirate. It was pretty weird. Got some marble, the classics. So yeah, after being here for more than 5 minutes, I realized this dimension is awful, and I hate it here, and I left. Yeah, pretty much sums up Atlantis. Anyway, we're going to be fighting the bosses here, because the bosses are fun, and it's actually a fun dimension, but I just don't want to be there right now. So then we went to the cave I found at the end of 50 days, and went to the candy cavity to go get all the sweet things. I mean, I just wanted a horse, but candy corn, whatever it's called. The weird unicorn dudes, I wanted them. So that was my goal. Fishman wanted to get a Lick-a-Wish staff, and Pinky Marie just wanted the floor, because you're never gonna guess why. I'm gonna let you all guess for a minute why she wanted the floor. That's just give you a little minute to think. There you go. That's your minute. It wasn't a minute, but there you go. You thought about it. So what do you think it was? Yeah, it was because it's pink. Yeah. So I made some boots. Went and attacked the Lick-a-Witch. There we go. Got it out eventually with my new bouncy boots, and got the Radiant Potion. I think it's called that. Something like that. Anyway, it's magic, and it lets you do magic things. Then, after killing the Lick-a-Wish, I made a cool grappling hook thing they have in this mod. Well, it's in this cave, I should say. It's pretty cool. You bounce with a boot, then you launch yourself with a thing. Pretty cool. Then I made the other thing I wanted, the convention ovens, and they let you spawn gingerbread men that fight each other. Ooh, would I come to regret this. These things are so loud, ridiculously loud. I could never hear myself think for more than 10 seconds. I'm just sitting here, making the thing, not realizing I was about to make the most fatal mistake of this playthrough. You don't even want to know how loud these things were. I had all the audio muted from when I'm playing. But if I was to play this for you, the whole time I had to listen to this, which probably about 12 hours, if not more, you would be losing your mind. Yeah, it's honestly, it's agony. Physical anguish. Yeah, just thought I'd tell you all that. Anyway, little tangent, but yeah, day 57, I decided I was strong enough to fight the Luxosaurus with my newfound power. I was wrong. It was ridiculously powerful. I ended up dying a lot. So yeah, it went about as well as you'd expect for trying to fight probably a boss harder than the Ender Dragon. So yeah, ended up moving my beds so I could actually fight it without my beds being blown up, because apparently I couldn't get this spot, so I just sort of accepted that and worked with it. So I tried to get to him and shoot him with the arrows. Yeah, that was where the original bed was. I had to get another one out of the EMC because he destroyed it. So yeah, then I just wailed on him for a while. Then he destroyed the floor, so I had to stand on the amber things. And then he got himself stuck here, which was honestly such a blessing. Then, yeah, this went on for a while. This is probably, about 10 seconds of footage. This is probably over an hour in real life. This took so long. Yeah. I mean, eventually some people came along to help me. So, yeah, I had my allies. But yeah, it was still anguish. I decided I wanted to melee it for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently melee was what it needed. But yeah, we had a long ass fight with this thing. Like you'll still hear, and like this has probably been what, a minute for you. Yeah. Then I tried some really powerful armor. Yeah, didn't really help. So I just switched back to my diamonds. Because, why not? Carried on fighting it. The good thing is its flame attacks couldn't hit us, so we sort of just accepted that. So yeah, we carried on just fighting this thing, wailing on it for a while. Then it finally dropped, and it just sort of accepted it. I don't really know what it was doing. It just sort of sat there. Yeah, I don't really know why. It just sort of was like, "Yep, this is how I go," and it just sort of content with death. So yeah, we just sort of left him to it. And then we collected the tectonic shards, because I needed these for Tremazilla too. So we now had, first major thing to make the Tremazilla egg. And we could also make the extinction spear, which is more what Fishman wanted, because he wants to be able to kill things but more efficiently. So we went over, he crafted he gave me the stuff he'd collected, I gave him some amber curiosities. I started preparing the better preparations for the Tremazilla egg, and he made himself the extinction spear. Then I finally found the horse I wanted to tame, and I gave it his little apples, which Fishman had oh so kindly provided. So yeah, I had my little pink and blue horse. I just wanted it because, kind of funny, speedy horse. And I found a second one which was red and white, and I got it first try, which I was very happy with. So I brought them home, carried on working on this thing. Yep, the lab, that's the word. And then the gingerbread men escaped and started attacking me. These things, I seriously regret making these things. Like, you'll see, I think you'll probably see later on. But yeah, these things are awful. Like, genuinely, one of the worst things I actually captured. I don't know what's wrong with these things. They're awful. Like, who made these things? Why are they so mean? Like, they just murk me. Like, I nearly got waterboarded. Like, then they wouldn't let me out. Vicious beasts. Awful creatures. Yeah, I just sort of accepted that I wasn't going to escape for a while. I did manage to escape, but I genuinely thought that was going to be the end for a while. So yeah, that was day 58. Yeah, day 58 was weird. Day 59, I started working on the roof. Well, I say the roof, the upstairs floor / roof, and started, bada bing, bada boom, whole thing sorted out. Stared at them aggressively, so they knew that they had wronged me. Yeah, this was my favorite room to contain. I never wanted to see those things escape again. Luckily, they didn't. From memory, anyway. So I carried on doing the roof. Did some more rooms for the dodos. Gave them a little room upgrade. Gave them some neighbors, which is a very unique animal called I think it's Talapanats. I think it's how it's pronounced. I can't actually remember. Day 61. I managed to tame my first Tremazilla. It was very tedious, and I died a lot doing it. But when I did finally tame him, it was worth it, because I was another step closer to getting a Tremazilla egg. So I got the Tremosaurus. He was all bada bim bada boom. Named it Princess to give it the funny colors. Went mining. Nearly got murdered by a creeper, nuclear creeper, that's the word. Then the allays from my house annoyed me, so I shut them in a cell. Then I made the cell for the enclosure, not cell. Shh, it's not a cell, they don't know. For the most important creature, Dickinsonia. Yep, he's here, the man, the myth, the legend. Then I did some upgrades to the front of the house, day 64. And yep, it was just a lot of dirt, because I didn't really have many things that looked pretty for the floor. I went round, did some little flower planting to try and give the house some colour. And yeah, I thought that would look quite nice with little like crop plot sort of things going around the edge. Made a little path to there, to there, apparently, because I had a voice crack because I'm cool like that. You know, I don't know how I placed the wrong dirt that many times in a row. I'm seriously bad at this game. I don't know how I'm bad at a game I've been playing for almost a decade, or over a decade. I don't know how long I've been playing this game anymore. Yeah, I don't know anymore, man. So yeah, I went along, placed all of these, did nice little crop plot sort of things. It should look pretty nice with all the flowers in there. Because, you know, a little bit of colour. Went along, got the bamboo and spread it along the back wall so we can have a nice actual defended thing. Because, as I assume some of you all know, mobs can't actually see through bamboo and sugarcane, so it actually defends us from it. So yeah, we shouldn't have anything wandering on in and killing the horses. So I came back inside, put everything away, and yeah, that was pretty much day 64. Got a couple more flowers to finally decorate it up. But yeah, that was pretty much day 64. Was just a lot of getting plants. Yeah, a lot of plants. Day 66, me and Pinky Marie decided to go and try and fight the Ghost Baron. Yeah, she's not exactly a Minecraft veteran, so I did try helping her with a little teleport command, you know, a little sneaky teleport command, but you know, didn't really help. She still fell off. Then we eventually managed to build, unique Minecraft skills. So yeah, we ended up fighting the flying Dutch rat. She spent most of the time on the floor being attacked by the Ratlanteans, which was quite amusing. Well, I tried to fight the boss and just got killed over and so I could not do anything against this boss. I was in anguish. Yeah, this was very anguish. Very anguish. Yes, I don't know what accent that was, but it was anguish. Yeah. So you can see how many times I died just to this thing. Like honestly, yeah. If you want to put, if anyone wants to put in the comments how many times I died doing this fight, honestly, just yeah. Kudos to you. Yeah, went on for a long time. Still fighting the flying Dutch rat. Yep, still fighting him. Yeah, it wasn't even a good drop. Like, I killed him, I got a steering wheel. Like, come on, man, at least give me something good. Yeah, so then we decided to ransack his ship out of spite because he gave me a steering wheel. No, it can probably be used to make armor, but still, I was still, like, salty about it. But yeah. Yeah, got a lot of stuff from him. So, you know, maybe it was worth it, maybe it wasn't, who knows. Who knows? But yeah, day 67 was just getting the stuff from the ship and pretty much just, yeah, going home. It was not really much of interest other than collecting the stuff from his ship. Like, I don't know how much we robbed from this guy. Like, we robbed him, like, absolutely dry. Like, he had nothing left. But, you know, that's what happens when you give a man a steering wheel for killing you, you know? Yeah, you kind of expect at least some reward, rather than just, you know, a steering wheel. God, the audacity of some people. Yeah, you guys get it. So yeah, then we went home. I carried on with the ceiling. Very enthralling ceiling placing. So yeah, this was going to be the upstairs part. Where we finished off it, actually building the lab part of the laboratory. I know, I finally got around to it on day 68. adding some more stuff, building a little staircase, doing the walls. It was all like, you know, it was all coming together. And yeah, then we started doing the little table. Just trying to decorate the lab and make it look nicer. And yeah, once we decorate the lab, I would actually be able to start using it, which would finally leave me with somewhere to work. So I carried on with day 68 by, you know, pulling some little bits together, but you know, bada bing, bada boom. Just trying to connect all the rooms, make it look like a proper building. So yeah, did some more decorating up on the top parts, all that sort of shebang. Made myself some cultravats and analyzers, just to try and make the room look quite make the room look more laboratory-esque. Try and make it more convenient for myself with these hoppers. I'm gonna be real with you, it didn't work, but you know, because apparently those things don't connect to hoppers. But you know, we learn, we live and let live. I didn't want to let them live because I was angry with them, but you know, alas, I did let them live, because you know, peace, love, and plants or whatever. Yeah, that's that sort of shebang. So yeah, I did the thing, placed some barrels so I could actually get all my stuff sorted. Then decided the barrels were dumb, so I changed them to chests. So that was fun. Made it look all pretty. Give it some more aesthetic. And yeah, then we finally started actually sorting the DNA, bringing it over. Continuing day 68, I moved downstairs to build my next aquatic enclosure. This enclosure would be completely water filled and would include several of the fish species that I had brought back thus far. I'm still continuing to keep with the smaller animals because I don't want to be completely murdered alive by something else apart from Sabertooth, because Sabertooth is kind of necessary to bring back. So I decorated up the enclosure, made sure it was all pretty, and I had to open up the ceiling to put the fish in. And then finally finishing off that day by sorting out my EMC table. Day 69. Oh yes, we got to the good day. The number 69. So I went over to Ginger Satan's and got myself some fossils, and then we tried his elevator, which is just at the moment a big hole. So yes, day 69, jumping in a big hole, you know, what day 69 is all about. That's what we were here for. We were here for jumping in a big hole in 69. So yeah, it was a good day. Good day of going down a deep hole. Exactly what day 69 should be all about. Yep, just 3 people in a hole. I was literally day 69. Like, we just spent the whole day going down this elevator, because it then got stuck, so we started stealing stuff, because we're thieves. Yeah. So we realized we had to climb back out the hole. So yeah, it was day 69 was just a lot of being in a hole. Day 70, we started off by, I started off by making a new enclosure for underwater things, which is for more dangerous underwater animals that could not live in the original enclosure. So I started on up with sorting the sand out, mining all the sand, you know, just sorting it all out, making it all look pretty, making it all decor. So yeah, we're just doing that. Then I opened up the top to put the fish in, and then I went upstairs to sort the laboratory, making some more room for some more chests so I could store all my stuff away after I finished with it. Sorting out more of the embryos and starting to incubate them up. So day 71, I set off on a little quest to try and find myself some new animals to bring back for the zoo lab thing. I found a crow which I tamed, and then carried on looking for some other animals when I noticed in the distance that I was pretty close to the jungle biome. So I thought I'd grab some stuff from there, because I needed an ocelot to raise up some saber-tooths. So carrying on over there, I finally found one after fighting these skeletons for 20 years. I found one, and yeah, seriously, these skeletons were like harassing me for ages. So I finally defeated them. You know, still looking around for the ocelot that I saw for 10 seconds and now it's gone. Yeah, it took me till day 71 to find this guy, and then I still couldn't grab him with a lead because he was being a menace. Then day 72, bringing him back, you know, just trying to bring the poor guy home. So yeah, sailed home with him. Then, you know, had to get over the terrain to try and actually get this guy back. Like, seriously, this was agony. Then finally put him in what would become the saber-tooth enclosure. Yeah, this is why I said I would be getting these guys, like, yeah. So, yep, then I started building on day 73 the outside of the saber-tooth enclosure, because I wanted these guys to actually be finally, like, have an outside area which was sort of based on Prehistoric Park, if any of you've actually seen that. Pretty old, probably showing my elderliness. I say that I'm really not that old, but anyway, elderly. So I made it sort of spruce, slabbed off, so it sort of looked like it was like a bit slanted roof. Not really slanted, but I don't know what I mean. But tried to make it look nice. Made it all like, you know, this kind of roof. You know what this kind of roof be called. I don't know. It's called something important. But anyway, so I made this. Made my little roof, you know, that sort of shebang. Then I decided I wanted it a bit bigger, so it included the water. So they had a little area to drink. No, they don't need it, but it made me happy, so I made it. So I expanded it a bit further, giving it similar design as the first one. All the fences and stuff, you know, that sort of shebang. And then once I'd completed doing that, broke down the middle, and made them a little exit, so they could all be happy in their new outside area. Pause. So once I'd finished making their main outside perimeter, I went inside, checked on some of the species that had been hatching up, then went to spruce up the ones that I thought needed a bit of sprucing up, you know, a little bit of sprucing them for the, yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that, but yeah, it was going somewhere, but you know. Then I made some posts in each corner to try and make the enclosure look a bit more, you know, more schmexy. Made a nice little path to give them a little climbing frame. Then then that was the end of day 73. Didn't really do anything else. Just finished off the climbing frame. Then the next day, day 74, I was working with fossils all day. Right, basically all day. Like, I was just making things away, working away, making sure everything's hunky-dory. It's all working away, you know. That sort of shebang. Yeah, well, it was just, you know, just that sort of thing. Getting some fossils, making them work away, making sure everything's incubating. Because I had, like, so many fossils. Visited my frogs. And then day 75, I tested out Ginger Satan's elevator with him again after he'd fixed it, supposedly. He did a weird thing with his head. It was mildly disturbing. And then his elevator started doing damage to us because we were falling that quickly. So yeah, that was interesting. Then we tested out his drill, which he was starting off. So yeah, he set off his drill on its noble quest to infinity. So yeah, that was day 74. Day 75, sorry, not day 74, day 76, I tamed up some of the raptors. And once I done that, they all decided to turn on each other because these things are vicious. If you remember from the first 50 days, I still hate these things, they're awful. So yeah, I didn't even know which raptor was mine, to be honest, so I just sort of waited till it killed the rest. Then I brought it back to where it needs to go, so I took it back to my house where I had my first Tremosaurus waiting for me. So then carried on working with the saber-tooths, made another one, made some more eggs to put into the other tanks. Day 77, visited my now hatched frog. Then I gave another embryo to the ocelot. Yeah, this thing was getting like, honestly, it was working its little ass off. Then I went to visit me birds. Day 78, I got another Tremosaurus. So that was good. I don't know how I missed that shot, honestly. Then I went and did some enchanting by making a little enchanting setup, making sure it all looked pretty. This is really the only thing I do with the top of this thing for like ages. Moved the allays into a new enclosure so I could use their enclosure for something. Looked at the Smilodon, which was now all grown up. Put the 2 eggs down in the new enclosure. Then bred my newfound T-Rex. To finally get the Tremosaurus egg, which I needed for Tremozilla. I know we're still working towards Tremozilla slowly. Got the egg. And then set off on a little adventure to go and find the Abyssal Chasms. I know, I'm still looking for this thing. Day 80, still looking for the Abyssal Chasms. So carried on looking for the Abyssal Chasms, got attacked by a bear. Still looking for the Abyssal Chasms, still looking for the Abyssal Chasms. So I'm just gonna leave you for a while, because, you know, I think it's day 80 to like day 82. I'm looking for the Abyssal Chasms, so I'm sure you guys will just enjoy a break from my voice. So yeah, enjoy that. So yeah, there he is, just getting some fossils, you know, that sort of thing. But anyway, enjoy the music. I'll be back soon. Bye. Yep, I'm back again for day 82, finally made it home, and looked at what Jay's drill was up to. So yeah, you can see how, like, ridiculous this thing was. Like, it had just been absolutely demolishing the entire environment. So yeah, like, literally, this whole tunnel was what had just been doing while I'd been gone for 20 days. So, like, what was that 20 days? For 2 days. So that's what, like, 40 minutes it did this in. Like come on, that's, like, damn. This would have taken us by ourselves, like, probably weeks. Like, come on, that's just something else. Then day 83, I took all the fossils back to put back on their little things. So on them all out, day 83. Then I moved on to doing something completely different. I never really pushing the boat out. I decided to do more fossils. I know. I really wanted to change it up for once. Yeah, so instead of working with fossils, I decided to work with the ceilings and make new enclosures with my ammonites for the end of day 83. So I made up a new enclosure for the ammonites, and yeah, just sort of made them all nice and nice and like contained. Yeah, I don't know how I messed up doing this like 4 block thing so badly, but apparently I did. So yeah, enjoy. So there they all are, nice and grown up. Put some more stuff in the next enclosure. Made an outdoor area for my Clodidorhynchus. Yeah, the buff looking dudes. So that was basically day 84, just making them a nice outdoor area. Put some posts on it, then just open it all up for him. Well, I say him. There was only one left. Then I got my first encrusted organ, and went to see the Smilodons. Got some of their fur, and then got murdered in cold blood. Then tamed a kangaroo. Yeah, got a little kangaroo up in here. Got some fossils. Brought the kangaroos home. Down the magic elevator, which didn't exist. Put them in the garden. Then Ginger Satan came for a little tour of the facility. He went and nearly got killed by the gingerbread men. And yeah, I don't know why he decided to go in there. I did warn him, but he decided that's what he wanted to do. Then he went to visit some other stuff. Looked at the other enclosures. The lay purgatory chamber. All of those sort of things. Then he went to visit the frog. And just sort of sat in the frog water for some reason. It was kind of unique. So he went for a diving session in there. I don't know why he did this, but he decided that was just his goal. To bathe with the frog. But we don't judge here. We don't judge that he wanted to bathe with the frog. That was just how he rolls. So yeah, I'm not really gonna tell you why he did this or why he did anything he did, but that's just how he rolls. See, after he went home, I started off my next quest, which was to get a camel. I knew where the desert was because of one of the others finding it, and I just went off on my little quest to go get myself a camel. So I set off on my little quest. Like, you don't even want to know how long it took to get here and back. This was such an arduous journey, because it is just so far. Yeah. I realized I went the wrong way. It's just pain. It's just a pain. This was all day 87. Day 87 was it was all just me doing things. Me doing things and things, going to get there. It was such a pain to get there for day 87, but almost there. I said that's a complete lie. I still have the whole journey of day 88. Yeah, so day 89, we finally got back. Realized the camel didn't fit down the elevator, so I went to get some snake skin instead. We took the thumbnail. Yep, this is how we got the thumbnail. We all just stood in front of the house on day 19. Yep, that was literally how we got it. Then me and Ginger Satan managed to move the camel down the elevator. He couldn't get out of it for a while, but you know, we got there in the end. Seriously, look at how you don't even want to know how long it took us to get this camel going. It's so stupid. Yeah, I died on the journey to get the camel. We're just gonna call that little whoopsies, little whoopsie poopsies. You know how it be. So I scampered back to help Ginger Satan again with the camel. And then we set off on our little journey, me and the camel, finally bringing him home. And I didn't really know where to put him because I didn't have a shelter for him yet, so I decided that, yeah, I don't know how that guy got up there. He was kind of doing it around the time of the thumbnail, but you know, we don't question it. So I just decided to kind of just shove him in the lab. I didn't really know what to do with him, so I was like, cool, he's going in the lab then. So I just left him in there. Then I went to build the next enclosure for the crocodile on day 92. Ooh, we are moving up. So yeah, day 92, built the little crocodile area. Just placed the little egg down, wait for him to hatch. So I went to put some stuff in the snake exhibit. Yeah, by the way, I built this and completely forgot to record it, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, there's just a snake exhibit there now. So yeah, he's here. Then, yeah. Then we started to build the roof. Because I was thinking initially this was going to be the final floor, but yeah. I don't know now. We don't know what it's going to be. Day 93, I set off on another quest once again, looking for the damn biome. I still can't find it. I knew there was one in the world because, as I've said before, we checked around to make sure there was one in the world. So after scampering around for a while to make sure that we can try and find it, I would then realize it's basically impossible to find these things. Yeah, I was mildly losing my mind with this thing. Like, genuinely, once you've been looking for a biome for probably a good 10 days, you kind of start getting to you, man. You start losing it. But yeah, all it did for me is I just ended up getting basically becoming a bit deranged for a few days while I endlessly searched for this biome. I didn't find it, I just went deranged. Yeah, I'll see you guys back day, probably on day 96, because yeah, that's about when I finish my weird quest for this thing and just give up emotionally. Yeah, pain. These biomes, this biome I should say is pain, not these, just this one. So day 95, I got myself some more snakeskin, went to visit Ginger Satan again to see what he was up to. He was working on a weird machine which I could not comprehend, so I just stared at it blankly for a while. Then went mining for some fossils. So just sort of wandered around for a while. Went on for a while, just genuinely just collecting a lot of fossils. So yeah, it was a lot of fossil collecting day 96. This was like the only day I actually went mining for them, rather than just coincidentally finding them. all randomly being handed them because someone else made a mining machine. So yeah, 1996 was actually my first proper fossil collecting day. I know, I'm like the cool kids now, so I came home day 96 and started mining them. So I actually had all these new things to start using. Had a lot of amber, a lot of whatever the little crystal things are called, but that's good because I can actually use them to make the armor I was trying to make, which is the snake skin armor, which makes you unreasonably quick in water. Like, it's quite terrifyingly quick. So I went back in, got the last piece I needed for it, and then made my first piece of snake scale. I think it's called shed scale armor, but I don't know. I'm just gonna call it snake armor because it's funny. Yeah, it kind of looks like I'm wearing a crop top, but we don't question that. So yeah, day 97, I found a village. I think it was the same village from earlier on, and I brought the villager back. One of the last remaining survivors was returned, so I kidnapped him, as you do, brought him home, just started mining into the walls so I could bring him as far back as I could, before realizing there was no water, so I had to bring him back the old-fashioned way. You don't even want to know how long this took. It was honestly so painful. Yeah, just a lot of bringing this guy home. I genuinely nearly threw him in lava. I probably would have just emotionally cried if I did that. Because I don't think I would have had the brain capacity to deal with that situation. So, Ginger Satan ended up helping me at the end. Bringing him through the final stretch down the elevator. Then once we finally got him in the elevator, Ginger Satan gave me one of his Eyes of Ender he found. And we finally brought the damn villager. It took him so long to get out the elevator. He's so stupid. So we finally got him out, brought him home, and yeah. The fact that this is probably the slowest bit is still agonizing. Then Ginger Satan on day 98 gave me a weird arm grabby thing. Don't know what it does, but yeah, we found out what it does on day 99. You'll get a little spoiler what's going to happen. So day 98, I got another one of these to make my first proper mammal that wasn't just shoved in the back of an ocelot and hope for the best. So yeah, I made a nice little enclosure for the first one joining us. It's a little tiny guy again. So if you want to see some proper big ones, you'll have to like, subscribe, and get this. Let's go for 25 likes if we want to see 200 days. So yeah, we're waiting for that. So if you people want to see me again, let's go for 25 likes. Yeah, I brought the raccoon home on day 99. I don't even know why. I just decided day 99, I want to make the Stingray. So that's what I did. Like, it's just such a stupid thing to decide to do for like day 99. But you know, that's how we roll here at Compy Biologists. We make stupid decisions because it's funny. So day 100, I shot the fart gun on Ginger Satan. We had a fight with these extendo arms, then bullied a creeper. And to finish off the 100 days, I decided to do my own little look round of probably my biggest build being the laboratory. So I had a quick just run around, just look at all the animals we'd got over the 100 days. And if you want to see 200 days, you get us up to 25 likes, and there will be a 200 days. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye.